reference librarian at the Worcester branch of the Wayne County Public Library, and today I am here to review a debut novel that I really enjoyed, The Life and Crimes of Hoodie Rosen by Isaac Blum. Now, obviously, we know that our lead character is Hoodie. Now, Hoodie is actually a nickname for Yehuda, and he is an Orthodox Jewish 16-year-old. His home life has recently literally been uprooted when his entire community moved to a new town in upstate New York. And this town has not been very welcoming. Now, a little bit about Hoodie himself. He is your very typical teenage boy. He's all about going to school, hanging out with friends, and eating his kosher Starburst. His dad is a leader in the community, and his job in construction leads him to have to fight a lot of this anti-Semitism that they are getting from city leadership because, for construction projects, they need to get paperwork and permits signed, etc. So his dad is kind of in the neck deep, we'll say, in dealing with these jerks that are giving the Jewish community a hard time. Hoodie spends a lot of time with his older sister, Zippy. She is a fantastic character. Bleh, I can speak. She is his older sister and very wise for her years, and she really runs the house because their mother is really busy. And they have a very unique dynamic that I loved reading. He also has several younger sisters, and they are adorably troublesome. And so he's the only boy, and, that kind of factors into the dynamic he has with his dad. Now, throughout the book, we get Hoodie's internal monologue, and I think Isaac Blum does a fabulous job of getting that sarcasm and the inability to take things seriously that all teenagers do down perfectly. Hoodie is a fantastic character to read. Now, what is this book actually about? Well, as I mentioned, Hoodie's new town has not been welcoming or kind to other new Jewish neighbors. And the leader of this resistance that's kind of pushing against having new people living amongst them is the mayor herself. Well, one day, while walking to school, Hoodie cuts through the local cemetery. While he does this, he sees two Jewish graves that have been desecrated with swastikas. And obviously he is appalled. And while he is contemplating what he should do, whether he should run home and get his dad, which would be a longer walk, or if he should run towards where he was headed, which was school, and get one of the rabbis, he comes across a local teen, Anna Marie Diaz O'Leary. And Anna Marie is the daughter of the mayor. She is equally appalled by the desecration of these gravestones, and she offers to help Hoodie clean them, which, duh. And so even though Hoodie knows that he should not be talking to her because she's not part of his Jewish community. This is her right here. She's wearing clothes that would be deemed inappropriate by pretty much everyone he knows. There's just like something about her. She's very kind. She's very outgoing, very different from anyone that he knows. And so he just has to say yes. And so Hoodie agrees, and they're going to scrub those gravestones clean together. Now, he thinks he's made a good call in doing this, and so he and Anna Marie remove the swastikas before anyone can get upset, but his father and some of the other leaders in his community actually get upset by this. They believe that anti-Semitism should have been photographed and documented, and that way they could take that documentation to city leadership to say, look at what we're dealing with, work with us here. Or even beyond, local city leadership if need be. But now this proof of anti-Semitism is gone because he cleaned up the graves. I kind of see both sides of the issue. I can see what his dad is saying when he gets upset that it was scrubbed away, but I can also see like Hoodie's heart was in the right place. Like he wanted to get rid of this very ugly thing, and so did Anna Marie. Now, at this point, they find out that he did this with Anna Marie, the daughter of the mayor who's causing all of this trouble. And the rabbis at his school tell him that he should not be associating with any non Jews. And so Hoodie really starts to struggle to reconcile the teachings of the Torah with these forbidden feelings that he has for Anna Marie. And honestly, it starts with the feeling of friendship with somebody who's different. But of course, she's very pretty. So he has some slightly stronger feelings as they get to know each other. And he realizes that if he wants to be friends with Anna Marie, he's going to have to be sneaky about it. And so he does sneak out. He gets downtime at school. He sneaks to visit her quite often. And it is while he is visiting her at her home that his good friend is actually attacked. And so we have this very escalated anti-Semitic crime that's been committed. His friend is really injured, and his loyalty gets called into play because his friends are all there. Hoodie, where were you? You were with this girl who's not one of us, and it was one of her people that hurt us. They beat us up, and so he feels terrible. But at the same time, he's like, well, that's not my fault, and they're not all like this. And he's really caught between the only life he's ever known and this possibility of love. So, the story really kind of revolves at that point around, can Hoodie and Anna Marie help everyone in town see that the other side is really not all that different? And, Hoodie needs to stop these terrible attacks and this hatred against his community because they seem to be continuing to escalate, and Anna Marie wants to help him. Now, this book sounds, the way I'm describing it, I can tell like it's really serious, but I'm going to tell you, this book was often laugh out loud funny, but at the same time, it was deeply profound and thought provoking. It is astonishing how Isaac Blum was able to convey such complexity regarding the topics of prejudice, friendships and betrayal, and the meaning of religion and community in the midst of all this witty humor in about 250 pages. I definitely recommend this book. If you read it, let me know what you think if you see me or down in the comments. But yeah, I don't want to talk anymore because I might give away a spoiler, but you will definitely enjoy this if you give it a chance.